Here on KSOM, talking with Brad Baudler, head coach for ACGC girls basketball. And Coach, great opportunity here at Media Day. How are you feeling about your team as you get ready for the start of the season?
We had a really good practice last night. We've had 2 scrimmages already, one at Atlantic with the clinic, and then we also had our chief scrimmage on Tuesday. After both of those, we felt really good about ourselves and how we improved and just focusing on those small little things. Practice has had a lot of high energy, and we've got a lot of things in just 2 weeks, so we're feeling pretty good about ourselves right now.
So, I mean, Shea Lemke is your only senior coming in the year, obviously very important player. What does she bring just to the team, everything that she brings to the team?
She does a lot of small things really, really well, and she's a great leader and point guard for us. So how she goes, we kind of go. And I mean, it's just testament. Like, we got out to a quick early run on Tuesday, I think 12-0, and then she got in a little bit of foul trouble, and then we struggled a tiny bit. So, I mean, just her being on the court, even if she's not scoring, the leadership and the passing and just the communication is huge for us with her. So she's put in a lot of work, and she's a solid player.
Do you feel like you have an advantage with pretty much 2 post players with Stella and Cam and how they mesh together inside? That's something that small level teams may not have.
Yeah, no, I think our high-low game and our in and out, Stella's really, really good passer, so she finds Cam quite a bit, and Cam finishes really well around the rim. Both of them are great rebounders, and then I actually have 2 girls coming off the bench who are going to sophomores, Olivia Mahaffey and Nora Langard. It's like a Cam-Stella duo again. They're just younger, so super excited. I really have 4 of them that I feel really good about.
How about outside shooting, just overall offensive balance? You know, what do you see? Where do you see all the points coming from?
Well, like Shea shot the ball really well last year. Becca Littler's going to step into that role of a pretty solid shooter, and then Carly Kautsky and Miranda Gruber. Miranda hit 5 threes on Tuesday, so it's going to be kind of by committee on who hits the outside shot. We talk a lot about getting the ball into the paint and then a kick or getting a layup, so whoever gets the most kickouts and is ready to shoot, that's probably going to be the hot hand this year.
What about defensively? What philosophy do you go by there?
We are a very much high-pressure team. As you know, we're not super tall, so we have to create chaos. I think last year it was 33 turnovers we caused average a game. So, yeah, we're going to press. We're going to get up after them. We play a little zone, a little bit of man. So we're going to get after them and try to cause turnovers and get easy buckets for ourselves.
I mean, that seems to be the most important thing in the girls' game is pressure defense. You see that a lot with all the teams that go down to state. You know, they always play the pressure style. Is it all about just creating mistakes and turning it into points?
Yeah, so we talk a lot about, like, fatigue is the greatest equalizer. If you can be more conditioned and fatigue the team, typically you're going to win the game because they're going to make more mistakes. So the more pressure you put on, the more tired they get, and eventually they make a bad throw or they dribble it off or whatever and make a mistake, and there it is. We go on a 5-10 point run, and that could be the ball game.
Your numbers, you have about 12 coming out this year. Is that ideal? How do you feel about just, the overall depth and how it's working?
Usually I'm about 14 to 16, so I'd like a few more, but when you only have 1 senior and 1 freshman, it makes it really hard to have more than that. But it's a great group of girls. They're fully committed. They're a great team. If I could handpick who I wanted, the 12 of them that I have are great girls, and we roll with them. So I'm really excited about that group.
What have you been trying to work with the most with this team as maybe compared to years past?
Really getting great shots. Sometimes I feel like in years past we would shoot the shot that was a good shot instead of a great shot. We really focus on, hey, can we get a post feed? Can we get a layup? If not, 2 feet in the paint and then a kick out for a 3. Go get offensive boards as well. So that the shot selection and getting second chance opportunities is a big thing we've been focusing on this year.
How do you feel about the conference and where you kind of fit in it?
Conference is kind of up for grabs, I think, because Panora, the last however many years, they've been top of it, but they lost all their seniors basically, so that could be tough. Des Moines Christian's going to be up there, Van Meter, and expectation is we need to be up there as well. If we want to get to where we want to be at the end of the season and compete, we need to be right up there as well. So every night's going to be tough, and it's going to be a fun season.
So what's going to be the biggest key for this team to have success this year?
We have 12 goals that we focus on every single game. If we can go and get 7 to 8 of them, we will win games, is what we basically decided. So taking care of the basketball, great shots, holding opponents under 38 points a game, creating a lot of turnovers, and then all the small little things that we focus on every single day.
Wow, that's a good way of putting it. 12 goals, and it comes down to a math equation sometimes, right?
Well, I am a math teacher, so it fits well for me. Yes. Yes.
Well, Coach, best of luck throughout the season, and thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much for covering us.